Hi everyone, this is Wendy. I decided to join Laurie Richardson Hayley this month. Laurie has, on Laurie's channel on YouTube, she is doing a Book of Hearts for the month of February, and I'll leave Laurie's link down below. I think a lot of people know Laurie. She's just an absolute fabulous mixed media artist. I love Laurie. Hi Laurie. I've been watching Laurie, I think, ever since I started mixed media a good about 8 years ago or something. So what she's doing, she has got a book similar to this. I won't have exactly the same as Laurie, but she has, she's got a book and she's got 29 pieces of substrate that she's going to put a heart on every day for February. I know I've started a little bit late. I think we're the 4th of February now, but it won't take me long to catch up. So I had this book here that I picked up from the op shop. It's got MR on it and I'm not really sure where it's come from, but it had these nice chipboard pieces inside, and it also had one of those metal clips, but that was broken, so I actually pulled it apart shortly after I purchased it. So what I thought, I'm not going to use the cover, I don't think. I think that might be just left for something else for me to use, but I'm going to use these chipboard pages out of it. And I thought when I actually put my book together, I can use the big rings at the side. So you needed 29 pieces of substrate. So I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 of these, and I just went and grabbed some other bits and pieces. So I've got cardboard, and then all these pieces of recycled cardboard that I have got from my grandkids' snack boxes that I'm going to be using as well. And they're going to be my pages. I've got a couple of little tags also. So they're going to be my pages for the book, and I'm going to wait to the end to do the cover. Like, I'm more or less going to follow what Laurie does. It'll be similar, but it won't be the same because I've got totally different things than what Laurie has got, but it'll be more or less based on the same as what she's doing on the day. And I've also just grabbed out some of my stickers here that have got hearts on them that I could use. This one here's got nice little hearts on it too, and anything else that I find along the way. I haven't really gone searching, but I just thought that I'm going to get started, and when I start a project I always put it in, well, I normally put it in a little plastic box container, but I haven't got any free at the moment because I've got the other project for the scavenger hunt going too, and that was the last box I used my stuff in. So I'm just going to put it all in the plastic bag here so I know what project it's for. So the first one was more or less I've got 2 of those there. I'll put that one away. The first day was a painted heart. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to start by just putting some gesso on here. And I just love Laurie's style. It's so inspiring. So I'm just going to have more or less a play. This gesso is just so old. And I haven't thrown it out because I thought I might be able to use it, but maybe I can't. I'll just see. I'll give it a squirt with the water. Maybe I'll have to get a new one out. Oh no, this might be okay. I just don't want it really gluggy, or maybe I do put a bit of texture in the background. Okay, alright, so just going to put some gesso over this page here. This is going to be my first heart page. Might squirt a bit more water in that. Try and get some of that off, just off the sides. Okay, so I'll dry that up. Okay, I've got that dry. So I'm going to add a bit of colour to it, to the background as well, and I'm just going to use this spearmint. This is a Kaiser Craft paint, acrylic paint, and also just go back in with some more gesso. And just mix that in together. Okay, so here we go. That gesso really is getting gluggy now. I'm trying not to put my fingernail marks on it like I did just down there. Okay, alright, that shall be fine. Alright, so that background's done for my page, and now I'm going to just leave that over there to dry a bit more. Just got some book paper here that I don't really need all of, so I'll rip it down. This is from a dictionary, and I'm just going to paint my heart on. Or finger paint my heart on somehow. And then cut the heart out. But I will add just a bit more colour onto that. I've got red here, paint that I need to use up to. That looks fine, and I'm going to leave mine so I can see some of the writing in the background. Okay, got that dry enough anyway. Now I'm just going to cut my heart shape out. Okay, got my heart shape cut out. Laurie used the papers for this, I think, I'm not sure, just as like a background for a bit of collaging. So I'm going to try and more or less do the same. Alright, so I've got some papers down for the collage in the background, and I've got my heart, so I'm going to put those on with just some of my matte deco glue. Okay, so I'm just going to put these down, and I'm just going to use some of my art deco glue. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, sorry guys, I'm pushing myself out of shot. Okay, so I've got that on. Just need to let that dry and then come back and do a little bit more to it. Okay guys, my page is dry. Now I'm going to more or less roughly do the same with a pencil. I don't know if I can. Okay, so alright, so what okay, I put that on there, but I'm going to just use a little bit of white and grab a card and just go over it again. Whoops, I've got my fan on and it's blowing everything around. I'm just going to put a bit of white on just to knock that into the background, but I'm not really going to go over my heart because I really like the heart, and it can just stay there like it is. Okay, that'll do. Alright, okay. I'm going to dry that now. Okay, I think that's pretty dry. Maybe not those big clumpy bits there that I just put my finger through. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bit of this off so I don't put it everywhere. Okay, so now what else do I want to do on here? I do want to do some lines, and I'm going to use my Signo, no I'm not, I'm going to use my Stabilo All, and I'm thinking that I might actually like to make mine darker around the outsides here. So just gently putting my Stabilo All pencil around, and then I'm just going to use baby wipe to wet my finger and give it a smudge. It's pretty dry, that. Okay, alright, I like that, that looks good. And I will put some black lines on. So I've got some black paint up here. So just put a couple more there. I'm just I'm wiping the excess paint that I use onto, this is what we call butcher paper here in Australia, and I haven't had any just painted papers for a while, so that's what I thought I would do here. Okay, so and I'm going to be using this all the way through making these, so just thought that would be nice. It's just seeing that's a 2B. I wanted one just a bit darker than my pencil. Well, this is a 6B. So I'm just going on the inside here. Instead of the outside. So there's that, and use my white Signo, see if I can get this going. So I've got some scribble on there, and now I can't really remember the steps that she done for hers, but I know I think I've forgotten quite a few. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my Stabilo awl again and just go right round the outside of this, and then just come back and smudge again. Just thinking whether I want to do that side there too. Yeah, I think I will actually, just to finish it off. Okay, so there's that, and I might just grab my white Posca paint pen, see how this goes. This is a rather thick one. Just give that a shake. And just go around the outsides too of the heart. Okay, so that didn't really come up that well, did it? Okay, so I'm just going to come back in. I'm going to make it darker around my heart. What did I do with... Okay, I like it, I like it. And I have got some little hearts here that I'm thinking I might like to use on there if I can find a colour that I like. Okay, I'm going to use that, I think. So I don't know whether I want to use, I don't want to use the teal. I'm going to use the black one and put it right there. Yeah, I like that. I like it, I like it. And just go around and do some faux stitching like I've sewn it on there. So okay, that's cool, I like it. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for that one. Very simple. So that's my first page for my journal. I love the smudging, I really do. Not too sure about these white bits here. They went very pale, didn't they? Okay, but that'll do. Just thinking if I have got like a little saying on here, something about heart. Okay, yep, it has. This one here, it says, go where your heart takes you. And I am going to just put that right there. I will add a bit more glue on the back of it though, just so that I know it's going to hold on there. Okay. Go where your heart takes you. And let's do a bit of scribbling here. Okay, a little bit of, I know Laurie does this, writes a message in her scribbling. So I'm trying to do the same, even though you won't be able to read it. Okay, done. Oh, I like it. Okay, so that's my first page that I've done. I really like that. It's just looks, it was just so simple, and I just, yeah, it all come together. Okay, I'm babbling. I was just thinking if I want to make that a bit darker around there, which I think I do, but I don't think, just maybe a black Sharpie might be all right around here. That'll do. I like that. Okay, so there's my first page. Go where your heart takes you. Okay, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you're going to be doing Laurie's Book of Hearts. I was thinking about some of the other ladies that I've seen comment on Laurie's page are calling their book something else. The majority are calling it the Book of Hearts, but I might actually call mine Book of HeartLubs, because my granddaughter Bridget, you get her to say a love heart, and no matter how slow you say love heart, she'll just goes heart love. So yeah, alright, that's it. Thanks everyone. Come back and see what I'm doing the next one. Catch you later.